Arc 15, Underbelly Blues, has the word blue in it, which really bothers Seth and me because the previous arc, Blue Skies, also has the word blue in it. And yet, we could not think of a better name to call this arc in the, half a year between us recording it and its release. There, wasn't really a point to that, just felt like sharing. Anywho's, it's cowboys. The sheriff, Magnolia, and Smokey are back for more wild cowboy shenanigans. Or so we thought. This arc has a very sharp left turn. No one expected what ended up happening, not even Seth. If you think you know where this is going, no you don't. Last time we saw our cowpokes, they had learned that the Empire planned to lay claim to their town. With the backing of the townsfolk and the mercenary Jack the Gallows, the party faced off against the Imperial Marshals head-on and made it very clear that the town of Hades belonged to no one. 6 months later, the sheriff had a chance encounter with Milo in episode 45. Not a particularly significant interaction, at least not on the sheriff's end, but I bring it up because near the tail end of that conversation, the sheriff caught wind that a certain someone is making a run at the bank, which is where we start today.
It has been 6 months since the great outskirts battle of Hades. And I want to catch up with what you've all been doing. What's life been like since then? Starting with Magnolia! What have you been doing since then? You did have to patch up a couple of your girls.
It's fine. I've done it before.
We had a leg and an arm injury, I believe.
A leg injury? Is she healed by now?
I do not.
Oh, yeah. She's walking.
Who got leg injury?
Missy had a leg wound, and I believe Rose had a shoulder.
Yeah, but they're fine now.
Yeah.
They're fine. Magnolia never, I don't think anything would have actually changed from her regular life. She probably just went back to work.
Immediately?
What else is she gonna do?
Yeah, it's just defend the town, go back.
She's a businesswoman. Come on.
If you
now.
remember, Magnolia wasn't super keen on being involved in the first place.
No.
Fair enough, but do you, second question, do you hang out with, do you continue correspondence with your other, vigilantes?
Who stayed in town? Smokey isn't in town.
Smokey vanished. We'll get to that. Oh, the sheriff lives there, yes.
Yeah, the sheriff lives there.
Oh, I thought he was just... Okay.
No, he lives there.
So,
And, and after the whole big shebang, he dropped by more than once just to
Oh yeah.
Be
just to
helpful.
be nice. Of
I
course.
keep imagining the sheriff just like Reaper from Overwatch, just fucking just rising out
Say
from
what?
shadows and then descending out from
Yeah.
shadows again, and it just goes
Not
through
incorrect.
town.
No, yeah, she'll just keep me working, I guess. Yeah, she would be politely keeping contact with. She wouldn't be not talking to
That's what
anyone
you're
at all.
saying.
She's
He's
pretty
a
much
burden.
connected to everyone
Yeah.
in the town.
Hawkbill actually has been hanging around a lot more often.
Doesn't Hawkbill have complicated?
Yes.
Yeah, what's up with that? The
Is
sheriff has been
Hawkbill the
observing.
guy with
The deputy, yes.
Okay.
Doesn't
Big
he
hat, rifle.
Doesn't
Did
he
they
want
ever
a
solve
gambling
that
issue in
issue?
debt with Magnolia or something?
There's a big backstory there.
Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear the backstory?
Well, no, hold on. I want that to be explained in character, because it's a nice little mystery.
Well, the sheriff would have observed as much as he could because...
Well, no, this is like old personal history.
No, I'm saying, if he's been dropping by, he's going to try and pick up as much as he can. Maybe I
Right.
can, roll
He's been
perception.
extremely close-lipped about it.
That might be a roll.
Should I roll perception on, what's going on here?
He doesn't hide the fact that he's going there, but he refuses to talk to you about it.
He's one of the frequenters.
Would a sense motive be more apt then?
Every time he goes there, he's talking with one of the girls.
Oh yeah.
Say which girl it is?
I believe it was...
Missy. No.
So, yeah, Hawkbill is in and about talking with Missy.
Alright.
About 2 or 3 times a week. So yeah, he sort of does that. He'll enter and they'll sit down and they'll talk in a corner. Then he'll leave.
Yeah, I think Sheriff initially starts talking with Magnolia more just because he wants to hear the hot goss.
And she has it. That's her thing.
Have you seen her instant success?
Yes.
Yeah.
You talk to her literally instantly. She'll have just boatloads. So
That's all I have to
on
say
his
about
own
that.
time, what's the sheriff been doing?
He's been maintaining his sanctuary. He's been, I don't know how to...
Oh yeah, where does he live again? He lives in
Well, I mean, he lives on the sheriff's station roof. But
Right.
But he's maintaining a cathedral
right,
that has
his
a bunch of mutants.
safe house.
Yeah. Have there been any new arrivals? Has that goddamn bastard, what's his name? Fucking Fred. Has Fred shown up?
Fred?
The bastard.
Maybe.
I probably reluctantly let him in.
He's down on his luck.
Now his luck. Gatorade tanked. he went into crypto and it all went downhill from there.
Monster Energy has overtaken him, and they're trying to hostile buy out his company.
Damn.
He's in hiding right now. The corporate mercs are after him.
The corporate ninja.
Yeah, an entire, like, corporate espionage backstory is happening. Yeah, so you're just basically just hanging out. You don't, know, like, inquiries?
So, I will say in terms of his personal life, he has actually...
Lady.
Well, okay, I guess, let's tackle Smokey first, because that actually is relevant to what the sheriff's been up to. How soon did he leave, and how abruptly?
Right, after the big outskirts battle, what did he do?
After everyone really, like, got done, you know, you have your like, post-battle, and it's like, okay, calming down. He was hanging around, not exactly a conversationalist, but...
Right, he might.
Yeah, really. So as soon as everyone was kind of like, yeah, alright, I'm gonna head out, I'm going to bed, and he would just kind of stand there.
Didn't he go back to his...
And then after
camp?
everyone's kind of like parted ways,
yeah, he had a chat with Fox.
he left the town to sleep outside.
He got in the actual doghouse?
No, he sleeps in the sand.
Not even the doghouse.
Yeah,
It's just
right.
the
He into the sand.
sleep inside the sand, and then he and Fox had a conversation that I don't particularly. I think he told me about the coming war, right?
Yeah, he didn't say anything explicitly, but basically he said, find a hole, which I clipped because it's hilarious. But to...
Foxhole.
There is a... silent middle finger from Austin. Well, there goes my train of thought.
There goes my patience.
He told you to watch out because spooky wookies.
Yeah, he's about to say, hey, shit's about to get real.
Interesting.
No, 6 months ago.
How soon did he leave?
Almost like that night, if I
Really?
remember.
He left outside the
Oh,
town.
well, there goes
that
all of
night.
my plans.
Do you
He's
come
outside
back?
the town.
I
Come
remember
back.
The
Is there
session,
any-
the session ended with us in the brothel.
Oh yeah, you did have a brothel
I
night,
love
so.
brothels.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yay,
Not the traditional sort of thing that you would imagine.
You just had, like, a meeting,
night, but
yeah.
like we met in the brothel. If you need help, Austin, I can remind you of what you said as Smokey in those sessions, because I literally just listened to
That
it.
would be good, yeah.
So he said he has really nothing pressing with the Dune Lords, and the sheriff asked for advice for being a sheriff, and Smokey was like, yeah, sure, I can tell you some stuff. And so I don't know if that conversation was a night long or longer. That was like an actual thing.
Buddy cop adventures.
But they were sitting down and having a conversation.
That would have been Buddy Cop Adventures, yeah. Shit.
So what does that look like
Yeah.
for Smokey specifically? You like show up in town.
Smokey used to do it a
infrequently,
lot differently, but Smokey... You said nothing surprising with the Dune Lords. Remember Smokey with the
Steel
steel teeth?
Yeah.
Steel
Oh
teeth,
yeah, sorry,
right?
that's on me.
Yeah. If war's coming, he wouldn't be... I don't know, would he be allowed to fight with the steel teeth? Not really. That's what I was thinking.
They wouldn't ask for it.
I don't think they would refuse it either. I think
They wouldn't
it's sort of
refuse
like,
it, but they wouldn't seek you out.
I didn't really create Smokey with some like big overarching goals. He just had like things happen and then he's drifting out.
Austin having a
Spiritual
moment
connection.
realizing, oh shit, this character still exists.
Oh my
Stag moment.
Yeah.
Shut up, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Is there a biblical equivalent?
What?
There are. We've been through this so many times. There are so many goddamn religions
He's literally typed paragraphs.
categorized.
Okay.
Like,
And-
what's
and-
the real world equivalent to...
I didn't know about like Bible. I figured there's just been like.
Oh my god, there's so many. No,
Uh,
there are texts and tomes and Please, just ask me, and I shall give you equivalent.
Well, I mean, like, the thing about Smokey,
like the
with
angels.
what you know about him, where
Right.
has he been? Like, he's been with the Steel Thief for
Right.
a while. What's that religion? He's been like
Pursuing the
you were a Freelander, I think, at
angels
some
and-
point.
Saints.
The saints. Yeah.
But like, what is he religious?
And like a field medic, like
So like a chaplain.
like what's it called, Hacksaw Ridge?
Chaplain, yes.
That kind of thing.
I'm thinking more solist.
Like,
Okay.
why do you ask? Like, what is that?
That's
Which
just
is
where
your
he
reason?
came in. Just, I don't know. I wanted a character with a very kind of like a chaotic foundation that transitions into more of like a nomadic.
Solist would make sense.
Peaceful.
Solist,
Sort of
what's it called? Atonism, which is basically kind of new wave, old belief, but mixed with some of the more cultural stylings of the Dunish.
That's good.
You have you don't have like a unified Bible. You have every couple of years they'll put out a miniature, like a monthly prayer scroll, but it.
You've got
The newsletter.
The
Yeah.
scripture is out.
But basically,
that.
their head priests issue a challenge to their people,
Okay.
and you read it and you study and you think on it.
That's definitely what's happening here. I'm trying to like really establish.
So if you received your yearly challenge of the faith,
Yearly, damn.
yeah,
yearly challenge of the faith.
and it's sort of a tradition. Like you think on it the entire year, and at the end of the year, you all gather and you give your opinions on it.
That's interesting. What's been happening? We'll have to workshop. In terms of what's been happening over the 6 months, I've been teaching you how to sheriff as well, and so that comes into like
Yeah,
he started.
What things do you teach him?
Yeah, this starts early in the morning. Like patrol starts at 6, breakfast at 5:30, and it lasts until sun sets.
Oh my
I
god.
will
And
say,
so-
the sheriff wasn't asking for boot camp. He was asking for like.
He starts with
hey,
boot camp, and then he
I recognize that you ran things different. Maybe like, what would you? So maybe if not like
Getting roped into it.
He probably said, yeah, let's meet up at 6 in the morning, and then Smokey's just going into it, and as it goes along during the day, sheriff slowly realizes that it is boot camp, and that he plans on just showing him the ropes over the course of like a week.
All right, a week. The sheriff is down for a week.
Yeah, it's just going in.
So the sheriff, I think at that point, if he's been interacting with that long, he's taken you up on your offer to teach him sign language. He actually has gotten like surgery to remove the big bulbous poison fuckers at the tips of his fingers and like polish them up a bit. And so he knows sign language more or less now, and will be doing that for the sake of my voice. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Start gang signs at each other.
Basically,
That's nice.
Sign language is communicating at gang signs.
I feel like we've had this conversation.
Of course, yeah, no.
He's dressed a little nicer too. I think he's got like instead of like the big fucking trench coat and like whatever.
He's
Like
got
he still had no
Dressed like a teacher.
God. He still has
What is the drip?
He still has a trench coat, but like when he's not on a mission, if he's just hanging out casually, he like asks Magnolia to help him get like a custom fitted like vest.
Oh yeah, and she
Like-
can do
like
that.
Like a what's the word? Like
You
a
know,
maroon vest.
I think she
like
has a
silver
suspicious
undershirt.
amount of vests just
A
hanging
very,
around.
very Doc Holliday look.
Sure.
All right. So what are you doing now?
Preparing for war, like he's mentioned the sheriff.
So what are you doing?
Okay, so you have mentioned that to him. I think the sheriff has been looking into then if that's a serious problem. Keeping his ear close to the ground, he's obviously told the deputy about all this. And she's basically looking for a way to get all of the residents of Hades into Griot at some point.
Pass the curtain.
Because the last time there was a war, the residents of Hades got fucked over big time.
It created Hades.
Yeah. So basically, hey, is there an actionable way to do this? And so far, he has come up with nothing that doesn't result in one or both of the populations getting decimated, because clearly the residents of Griot and the residents of Hades don't like each other.
Not really.
And the
At
sheriff
best,
doesn't-
tolerate.
The sheriff doesn't want there to be violence. He doesn't want, obviously...
He doesn't want a war between them.
Yeah, right? He obviously values the residents of Hades more, but even still, he doesn't want to fuck over Griot, too. So.
And you don't want to try it and risk the lives of the people of Griad.
But at the same time, Fox's warning was fairly nebulous, and then it got telephoned to Smokey.
Yeah.
So like this is kind of a back burner thing for the sheriff. He's just been working on that idly in between doing his normal patrols, trying to track down Jill for the billionth time.
Do you go to Magnolia for information?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I think that's not even just specifically for the war. I think Magnolia is just the default. Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? She is the information hub.
Mm-hmm.
So you got whispers through the underground that someone was planning to knock over a bank.
Right. How many times has Jill actually tried to steal stuff from the bank? Like a billion times, right?
Usually it's like, alright, so she'll go to like a trust area or like, but this is an actual like trade post bank.
Okay. So there's not just one big bank. There's not like a town bank.
No, this is a trade post bank. So people come through here and store money like out of town. So this is like kind of an actual reputable spot. They hire like.
I was gonna say, if it's the bank that she usually hits, I think
No.
at a certain point the sheriff was like, you know what? Whenever someone deposits money, I'm just going to keep that money and put like rubber duckies in the actual.
I think you
safe.
did that at one point.
Yeah. No, I think she did that to me. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
sheriff was like, you know what?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But
Can't beat him.
yeah, no. There was word that someone's planning to knock over the like actual international trust bank.
All right. So I think the sheriff is in his usual spot, posted up on a roof somewhere, just trying to survey and not keeping his presence there necessarily hidden. Like
You're just a gargoyle.
he's just like looking around like, all right, where the. I see you.
Smokey is not on that roof with you. There's no way.
So where is he?
Almost exactly where the sheriff is, just direct below him on the floor level, on the corner.
Okay.
Just.
So you're inside scoping it out.
That's at the corner of it. Yeah.
Smokey, you do see somebody enter in with a big old leather jacket.
Is that
very
what
obviously something under it.
Wait, so remind me what Jill looks like.
I'll be walking over there.
She's got.
I've always imagined like the classic red head with ponytails, gap tooth, maybe a little.
No, she doesn't have ponytails. It is short and it is singed.
I see.
Okay.
But she's got like a poncho, but like most of it is torn away. So you see that man enter. You see him like sort of like looking around, like checking all the corners. Very obviously has something large concealed under his jacket. He's already getting some looks.
Yeah, walk up, tap him on the shoulder.
Oh no! Like he sees you approach,
Say that louder.
and there's like he stares at you, looks at the corner, and like starts
hold-
walking towards the front desk.
No, just walking up.
Interception.
He starts
Yeah.
walking faster.
No, is whistle a vocal cord thing?
I don't know.
You can have a whistle.
Motherfucker, lips.
So it's just lips and lungs.
Yes.
Okay.
To be fair, I don't actually know that.
You don't actually what?
I didn't.
Yeah, you're just a shitload.
Yeah, so Smokey will whistle then.
Yeah. Yeah, he starts walking fast. He's charging right at that front desk.
Just for you,
The
Sheriff.
sheriff drops down from the roof in front of him.
Brings his head.
I can roll acrobatics if you want.
Look, do you wanna fucking drop kick this motherfucker? Axe kick him.
That's a little drastic.
That's a little drastic.
That's a little drastic. I think he's just
Oh,
going to
that's
like just a Batman in front of him.
Yeah, if you can do that. He panics. He locks up for a second, and he's reaching inside the coat.
Now he's gonna pounce for him.
You know what? Yeah, roll for that. Just roll an ability.
So the cool thing is I actually have a great melee score as the sheriff.
What, do you want to melee or do you want to like tackle?
If he's reaching for a gun, I am just going to fucking bap this guy.
You're gonna backhand him or?
Yeah, backhand him.
Yeah, Watch your tone.
Can I? So I have +1 attack with this. Can I make one attack to damage and one attack to disarm?
Yes.
Okay, so here's
Good
the.
Oh, you hit him with the double claw.
Can I have a cattle prod?
I think basically.
Like a taser
yeah.
baton?
Ooh.
I think he's going to backhand with one hand and then use the other hand to grab the gun, or
Yeah.
where he assumes the gun. So here's
Grab the arm.
Here's the hit. That is a 17.
Cool.
That's a hit.
And then here is the grab, which is not as good as a 9.
That's 9. Yeah, you hit him. He reaches aside, and you boom, and you spin him around, and he is on his back. And he's just sort of like laying there. He hits you.
Looks down at him.
Holy shit. This is a little weird.
I assume Smokey also on the other side.
I'm just walking up now.
Yeah, he's just like just like there.
The sheriff like reaches down for the gun. If that is a gun.
Yeah, you reach inside. You pull out. It's just a pillow.
Whoa.
Is there an anime girl on it?
No, it's just like just like stuff like someone's fault. It's just like sort of a ratty
Is
pillow.
there cash inside of it?
No.
I'm gonna.
All right, look, man. She paid me a good amount of money for this.
Oh.
You hear outside. Boom. The entire building rattles.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm
The,
just
the sheriff.
turning around to wherever it came from.
The sheriff is going to very pointedly, like heavily slam down a foot on that guy's leg.
Oh, wait, on his leg?
Not like in the attempt, like maybe it'll hurt him a bit. I don't care. But basically to keep him put.
Ow,
And then he's going to turn around, pull out his gun.
Yeah, the building has rattled. There's dust flying down. People have started screaming and running for the exits.
I'm sure we've also alerted the staff ahead of time that like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah. They
be
immediately
ready.
start evacuating everyone and locking it down.
Yeah, Smokey just has still has the hand and the shotgun hit.
How
and
close is
one
this
on
bank to Hades?
It's in Hades.
For Abby's sake, so Magnolia can be involved. Can we say it's next to?
You just hear it, like you hear like multiple consecutive.
Yeah, what tarnation?
Like you can
Gossip.
actually look out, like it rattles your window slightly. You
Yeah.
This is how Magnolia gets her gossip. She's on the field.
Huh?
You're like a detective for gossip.
She's
Well,
good at
people-
gossip because she runs a brothel.
people come through the brothel.
The gossmonger.
Yeah, and she has brothel girls
Like,
who
really?
tell her.
Or
Yeah. Anyway, but
Gorp after the
Lady.
slurp.
but yeah, so that rattles your windows.
Oh God. Okay, well, I guess she's gonna put Rose in charge and run out to see what's going on.
You're in charge.
You're in charge. Of
Are you strapped?
course she's
Always.
strapped.
Okay, yeah.
Always.
Always.
Come on.
So are you carrying a gun?
Oh, you
can I
mean a
see-
gun?
Oh, okay.
Ah,
That's
alright.
awesome. Can I see exactly what gun it is I use?
Actually,
a
no. What kind of
shotgun?
gun do you have? You have. Actually, no. You
That's
can
true.
pick. I'll let you pick. What are you carrying?
Well, where's my?
Oh yeah, she has art. I forgot about that. Good
You
for her.
can just carry
Yeah,
like a
good for
6
her.
gun. You're just carrying a 6 gun?
And she has a pistol.
Right. That 6 gun
Okay.
is what they're called
I don't understand your language.
because it carries 6 shots.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Wow, that is really good art. I haven't
It's
looked
great
at that.
art,
I haven't
right?
looked at that in a while.
I never think of Magnolia as being blonde.
It's white.
I was gonna make her completely opposite of that.
Right.
But I was thinking that
It's
was
such good
too
art.
stereotypical, so I just made her
Anyway.
a white woman.
So yeah, you run out towards the bank. Yes. So inside the building, it is continuing to shake. Like the entire building has just sort of started to rattle.
Oh, I hate the beginning of Incredibles 2.
I hate The Incredibles
How do you
too.
remember that?
It's a good movie. Be nice.
That is a good movie.
It's not a bad movie.
I like
Not
it.
as good as the first one.
This is the first one.
I disagree.
What?
Your opinion means nothing.
Smokey's going right. If this is a ginormous drill that she is drilling from underneath the bank right now.
The sheriff is going to fucking cerebro go into his mind, thinking about all of the underground train tunnels that are
No.
abandoned. No? Okay,
Not
good.
possible.
The sheriff just shakes his head like, he's science. There's no way. There is no way.
But if
Looking
it
out the window, outside has started to tilt slightly, or actually the building, one side of it jolts, and the door side of the building is now an inch off the ground.
Oh.
The sheriff is going to try and run forward and try and jump in the door before it, like, completely...
Yeah, the building is now tilting. and it is rattling, and there's structures coming loose. Yeah,
What is on the other side
Smokey
of the
is
building?
backing up.
pretty much nothing.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, you jump through the window and you land on the ground.
Inside the building.
Smokey, what are you doing?
Now, is it the ground or is it the wall that's now the ground? Or is it still...
So the door side was tilting up.
Mm-hmm.
So you jump out and you land on the ground.
I'm getting away.
Oh,
backing.
I'm saying I'm jumping into the building.
You were in it
Oh,
already.
you didn't describe that. I assumed we were outside it. That's fine.
No, you're in a bank.
We
Oh,
were
I see.
inside.
The guy was walking in specific... Okay.
Right. Anyway, yeah, you're in the bank. So you just want to stay in the bank?
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to... His hand into a wall.
Smokey.
I am getting the fuck out of this bank. I am
Yeah, you
leaving
dive
this
roll
bank.
out the front door.
I am out of this
You
bank.
can see.
I'm going to pull a pro gamer move called the reverse breach.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
You see, the building is literally being tilted backwards off of its foundations. You see, the foundations have been blown away.
I'm gonna... God, what the fuck? I'm gonna stay outside. I'm gonna look for what's underneath
You hear a
it.
giant engine. There's nothing underneath it.
So, there's nothing pulling it down?
Gravity is
Not
making it
underneath the building. You hear a giant engine behind it.
Alright, I'm moving around. I'm gonna find the engine.
Yeah, you move around it. There is just a giant construction vehicle that has steel cabled itself to the back of the building. It is now pulling it over.
Yeah, we're just gonna arrest this guy. Hold on.
Yeah, you're just gonna stop the entire.
Yeah, I'm...
The building's
Now we
running
breached the
away!
vehicle.
So you
What
jump
is this
up onto that
vehicle?
thing.
Looks like, yeah.
You ever seen one of those like 2-ton bulldozers?
Yeah.
It's like
I'm
one of
hopping
those.
inside the driver cab.
So you jump up onto the side. You see the gas pedal has been just bricked to the floor.
I'm gonna... The door locked?
There's no one inside.
Is open door?
Yeah. Lock.
Shoot the lock.
Yeah, you
Shotgun. Open the door, pull the brick off.
Yeah, it slows down. And roll perception for me. Actually, let me see your stats. Roll +1.
18.
18. There's someone behind you.
You know, just the little, my, stun baton thing that I've got going on.
You just reach behind you with it.
Yeah.
Little Batman?
Yeah, you don't meet anything. You
If I
hear a click, too.
Oh, a
Hey,
click? Oh, I didn't know I thought it was just someone behind me. Okay, I'm just sit still then.
So you just sit there and you hear it. Hell shit! I didn't think you fucking fought for that one.
Not gonna talk.
What?
Yeah. Shit, the other one's more fun than you. Where's your friend?
I'm gonna point out my voice.
Please.
His friend is currently checking to see the status of the money.
It's all there. You see, the bank tender is like inside the restricted side of the bank, just holding onto the bars. You're almost at a 45-degree tilt
Is it
now.
still tipping?
No, the vehicle has stopped, but you're like almost ready for
Alright.
gravity to take over.
I'm going... Is he assuming he's the only person left in the building other than me? I'm going to do my best to free him and get us both out of the building.
Yeah, so you
What
just
kind of roll is that?
you
Can I-
drop down. He does. He just like unlocks the door and just going to work on a Saturday. They said overtime pay. They said.
Yeah, he reaches for his hand, like basically like piggybacks him because he's just so huge, and then
Get out.
crawls out,
Crab run.
jumps out, sets him down, looks around for Smokey, doesn't see him anywhere.
Can I put a brick on the reverse pedal?
Can't you just press the reverse
Yes.
pedal?
No, I love that. You
I'm
just
gonna put a brick
drop
on the
it.
reverse pedal, yeah.
You just drop it, and you are jolted. You're jolted to the front of the cab, and you can see someone flies off.
I'm gonna flip around here and try to grapple whatever's behind me.
Yeah, they fly right off.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
If Magnolia is like a couple feet away,
Yeah.
can she see who it is that fell off?
You're now running up. You're within sight. You see someone with some dull blonde orangish hair fly off this giant construction vehicle as it barrels
Oh,
towards.
so she wasn't behind the seat, she was just behind the cab, and there was just no glass
She was
in it?
hanging off the side of the vehicle. pointing
my
into
god.
Can I like run up and try to tackle her? She's pretty
She's
strong.
flying through the air right now.
Well, she's not gonna be
The 2-ton.
gliding for
Yeah.
forever. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go try to get her.
So this is like one of the big
Yeah.
bulldozers that are like 10 feet off the ground, right?
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
2-ton.
Can I see how tall
Or, sorry,
Magnolia is?
I mean
She's my
2-ton,
tallest
as in
character.
it carries 2 tons.
What?
Okay.
But, yeah, the second it goes into reverse, the building drops
Uh,
Like
and-
the wrong way or the right way?
back down the right way. So, Jill is falling through the air. The building is dropping. And so, Magnolia, you, like, jump into a dive tackle.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
okay. Jill is pretty tiny, right?
yes.
I just.
You're
can
also
you write down
5'9".
her height, by the way? She's 5'9"? Yes. So she's actually my tallest character, I think.
Short ass.
I mean, I think Stag might be.
For a woman, she's tall. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Stag
about,
6 foot.
Forgot about Stag.
We all laugh as we forget about Stag again.
Roll athletics.
Okay, because she's a little slippery.
19.
Yeah.
19. Now roll a d20.
13.
Now roll a d6. And call high or low.
Oh, I forgot about this motherfucker.
Low.
Why D6?
Low.
Because it's simplest.
Low. You're calling low. 1.
It's a 1.
You have 1.
You jump forward, you tackle her, you hit the ground, and you're like, you sit up, and the building lands, and it comes down.
The whole thing just collapses.
Pretty much, it was lifted up and then
Oh.
just dropped.
Yeah. I
And
guess
so it
those-
starts to
It's a
collapse.
good thing I got out of there.
But we're chilling. I guess those old west all wooden buildings are a bad state.
Also, if you destroy the foundations of a building, pick it up and then drop it.
Smokey didn't think the 2-ton vehicle would move this quick.
Well, that's the thing. It was holding it on suspension, so the second you reverse it, it loses all tension.
Well, yeah, I assume gravity would remain the same, keep it taut, because the vehicle wouldn't go back as far as it did at faster than the acceleration
Your
of
line
gravity.
of thought wasn't bad. It was just the foundations got fucked up to the
Well,
point
also,
where it's
like,
not
yeah,
stable.
you put the reverse on. It was holding it in place. The second it starts falling, it's now dragging the vehicle with it.
Okay.
But yeah, also, so it lands, it starts coming down, and then since you bricked the gas pedal, it starts to you plow into the rear of the bank. It starts to just absolutely truck through this whole
I'm
bank.
still in this cab, right?
Yeah, you're just
Okay,
getting
we're-
thrown all around this cab as you're.
Can
Can
I
I
roll
try
for
to
the
break
brick?
What?
Oh, wait, let him do his thing first.
Yeah,
Roll
well,
the
Roll for brick.
you try to not. Oh, the brick is gone at this point.
Oh, well then it's
It has
not.
bounced off. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, just like
Upon
bricks do.
impact, yeah.
Can I roll to try to like wrangle Jill?
Yes, you can.
Would this be hand to hand?
Yes. Well, technically it's grappling, but if you want to just punch her in her dumb face, you can
I'm
do
trying
that.
to like tie her up. Trying to get those.
Easier to
hand
tie
to hand.
somebody up when
Trying to
you
get those
punch him in the
slightly-
face.
Okay, can I punch her and then tie
Yes.
her? Okay.
That would
Okay.
make it easier. That is a 9.
It's a 9. All right.
Nice to
Throw a
punch
d20 and luck.
It can be a weak.
9. Tie goes to
And
attack
luck.
order.
Do I have to call high or low? Or
Yep.
Just, low. I didn't see.
5.
That's unfortunate.
That's-
So yeah, you tackle her, you reel back and just whack her right in the face. Her head bounces off the ground, and she's just sitting there stunned for a second, and then you are nailed by a loose brick.
Oh!
It just sends you flying right off her.
Okay. Well, do I get to try to come back or do I have to wait?
It's Sheriff. You're watching this building come down.
Is it coming towards me?
Yeah, it is kind of starting to barrel towards you.
Alright, I'm going to evade with the guy. Just grab him again and jump out of the way.
You just dive roll. I think actually you can just do that.
Okay.
You have a high enough evasion score.
Hmm.
But yeah, you do that, you dive roll aside, and you see now behind the building all of this tomfoolery going on.
Tomfoolery?
The sheriff
Shenanigans.
sighs and then like looks around, make sure the guy's safe, and then just starts basically like, I don't even know, I guess running through the building.
Yeah. And
What's
you
left
see
of it.
Magnolia get just plonked with a brick.
Ooh.
That's gotta leave a mark.
Smokey, are you able to get out of the vehicle yet? It has come to a stop. Has your brain stopped bouncing around?
A little bit, yeah, sure. Put my hat back on. Just cover up my bald head.
My
He's
eyes.
not
Didn't
bald
you grow
anymore.
hair?
Yeah, I forgot I grew hair.
Yeah, you have dreads.
Smokey
Yeah.
grew hair over the course of the
I know.
6 months.
He
Oh,
got
yeah, we did.
yo waves.
No, it's not true.
I forgot about that.
It's now canon. Smokey has waves.
I thought he had dread.
Can't
He has
believe
dreads.
it.
He has dreads.
He does, yeah.
But yeah, you stumble out. I'm actually going to
Okay.
require a check for you to get out of this vehicle without falling on your
Back
ass.
I know.
17. You're
A
fine.
17, yeah. You
Wrong
hop
with it.
out of it. You land solid,
Good.
and you see Jill sort of like stand up and like wobble and.
He'll look over, pull out handcuffs, like just prep them, and then
She's gonna run it.
she looks
as
at
soon
you.
as possible.
She looks down at the gunner side. She looks back at you.
jangle. Ooh, how far away is she?
How long do I have to wait?
She's
till
about
I can get up?
like 6 or 7 feet away.
Okay.
There's
You're gonna run
there's
up and
like
punch
a-
her with the handcuff arm.
You wrap him around your fist like brass knuckles.
Quarter, yeah.
Alright.
All right, what's your melee skill?
be
Or actually,
melee.
you don't have hand to hand.
I don't
You
know.
don't?
I have
It's
melee,
literally right
but
there.
I don't.
Melee
it's
is
not-
with weapons.
I know, yeah. Is it brass knuckles?
Nah.
He is using weapons. Hand
Hand
to hand and melee
You
are
made
different
this point.
skills, and I've made this concrete.
You did.
I don't agree, but respect your decision.
Because technically, I'll actually like get into this right now. Melee is literally the definition of a weapon being used. But back to the roll. What do you roll? Is that a nat 20 and a
6.
a 6?
Yeah. Nat 20 is 6.
Roll just luck.
Alright, 6. Go high or low?
Hi.
Going high? 2.
You run up and she draws for it. You duck low and you come up with an uppercut and just spin her head around.
Oh god.
And
Yeah.
she just and
Yeah.
you're just
Handcuff?
standing there.
Yeah.
You start to handcuff her. And the sheriff walks over.
And the sheriff sprints over, like, honestly, he's probably just, like, surveying the area to make sure, like, there's no one else. Like, if she paid off one guy, there might be, like, a backup plan.
I don't think she's that
Roll
smart.
perception.
Yeah, I knew it. He's done this enough.
She's done this enough.
That is a 18.
It's an 18. Yeah, you look over into the rubble
Alright.
and you see something shifting
Oh no.
and you hear
Ain't no fucking way.
He's gonna sprint back. He was halfway to Smokey, hears that, runs back.
you see a cable whipping out as it's drawn away and then something pull taut and rocket out of the rubble.
Can he try and shoot the cable?
It is a giant steel tow cable.
I have bullet.
Yeah.
Bullet isn't gonna go
It's
through
a
a steel
cable?
Do
It's
you
just a
remember
cable.
his honking gun with his stupid-sized bullets?
Have you seen elevator
Who's
cable?
it going towards? Is it going towards him?
We live in fictional world.
I'm just saying, no, this is like a tow cable.
Okay,
He has
how about this
evasion.
then? Can I shoot the thing connecting the cable to the box? Does that make some more sense?
I'm gonna need a high roll for that one, Chief.
Alright.
Look at this.
Well, can I see what's connecting the cable to the, like, what is...
Yeah, you look. There is a dragster that is taking off down the street.
Would it make more sense to shoot the tires then?
Also gonna need a high roll.
Wait, is this? We got Jill. This is someone else.
Yeah.
We don't know that.
What? Perception that it's Jill?
It's not my turn yet.
No. He's meaning it's probably someone Jill hired.
Oh. Right.
Um,
You confused the hell.
Yeah. All right, roll for that one, Chief.
Big roll. We got a 16?
No.
Alright.
You whip it up and you bang, bang. I'll give you a reaction. You're close enough. Do you want to jump onto it? You want to sink a claw into it?
I assumed I wasn't. That would have been my first plan.
Oh no! You saw there was cable whipping out as
Okay.
it.
Yeah, no, then he'll jump onto it.
You jump on, and as it's torn free, you see this is just a wall safe that has been removed from the bank, and you are now rocketing down the street attached to a safe.
Alright, how is this connected? That's his first...
It has been wrapped in steel cable, and there's a big binder.
Okay, binder made of...
It's just a big steel binder.
Okay.
This is what kind of vehicle is this connected to?
Dragster.
Okay.
And it's taken out
does
towards
that-
the outer
does that-
limits of town.
Does it have the long nose?
No, it's a big hot
Are
rod.
there horses in this
long
town?
are
Like, I don't want to ride
the
horses.
how long is the cable?
Around 20 feet.
Oh god, that's a lot. At least he can't make any turns.
Yeah, he's shooting straight towards like the outwaists.
Are there horses? I want to ride
Can
a horse.
I?
I want horse. Give me horse.
Oh, he's heading out of the city.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Towards the outskirts. So you're just clinging for dear life, and you are moving. This thing is skating across the ground and bouncing everywhere.
I have an idea, but I don't know how it's gonna get there. Incidentally, what's Taco Kane been doing today? Because he was the one who informed me of this.
He was on Overwatch.
I see.
Oh, I love that.
Can I hail him from wherever he is to like take out the driver?
And what's that look like?
Me signing help.
Help! So you're just spelling the letters with one hand.
Maybe, or more realistically, it's probably like
You just wave. You pull out your gun and you point it at the car. So, back to Magnolia. Are you upright yet?
Yes, it's been quite a few seconds.
Yes.
But I've been asking you these questions. It's going super fast. Do you have like a miles per hour?
This thing tore off at like 70.
Damn.
Christ.
All right.
Yeah.
I have. Okay.
The thing was there and then it was not.
Actually, it was back to the right of it, drove past it, and then it picked up.
Are they like turning towards the exit, or are they just going straight?
They're on a
Straight.
straight ahead right now.
Can I try? What other like vehicles are there around here?
There is a town car.
That's.
Did we
oh
fix
God.
it?
Did we fix the
Did we
town?
fix
I,
it?
I feel like you got it all shinied up.
Okay. Can I try? Can I? Who? He.
Keys.
I am just arresting her now.
Okay.
She has
Sorry.
been at this point. I imagine
So
she'd be
this is-
clasped, but
This is all me then. I'm gonna try to take the town car and take sort of like a sideways route to try to get there at the same time.
All right,
as
so
I
you
can.
Cut it
sprint
off.
to the garage.
Yeah.
And can I I can't whistle, but can she like whistle over to one of the people who are like? I imagine that at least one of her people from the brothel are watching.
Yeah.
On the porch, so she's gonna whistle to one of them. It doesn't matter who.
Yeah. Rose hops
Rose.
the front bench, jumps over to you.
She's the boss.
She's already got the lever gun in her hand. Just gets into the passenger seat.
All right. And can I roll for going speedy as hell?
Yeah. You kick it out in fourth gear.
Roll for speegies.
Can I roll for speed?
Do you do a burnout? Do you do a sick burnout before you drop it into gear?
I don't think she's that good at driving.
Okay. Well, you know what? Roll for it.
Maybe Rose can do that. Rose is cooler.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
She threw what? A 2.
Two.
So roll for Rose. She throws you the lever gun and
no,
gets into the
You know
driver's
what? I
seat.
can't do this. You take it.
1.
The car breaks.
She jams the key in and turns it.
Actually,
Y'all didn't refuel it, did you?
It may have slipped my mind.
Yeah, no. She taps the display. No gas.
ain't no way.
There's a sign on the desk nearby, like out to lunch, JP.
Oh, this is it. This does not seem right at all.
Sheriff. Yeah, you are barely hanging on there.
so the first plane to come to my head, I don't know if I can pull it off, because 20 feet is pretty far. My first thought was to take one of my teeth that I have on hand, just one of the spare teeth, and throw it at the vehicle.
You wouldn't outpace the
I
vehicle.
thought you were on. I thought he was on the vehicle.
He's on
No,
the
I'm
on
on
the
the-
safe.
On the
Oh, right.
Actually, I do need a roll for you.
to maintain.
If you're on the safe right now, you have equal speed.
It's
with,
20 feet away.
Yeah,
It's
it's
being
20.
dragged.
Oh,
And
you
also,
wouldn't have
like,
enough
we are
impact.
moving,
Couldn't he just
so,
try to?
Well, no, moving
Cut the
wouldn't have a
cord?
problem with
It's
it.
pretty.
Air friction.
That's
There
my
it is.
next plan, but it's a pretty taut, tight cord.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those.
Would you be willing to give me traversing just because it is like
Now hear me out.
hold on?
Now hear me out. You jump off the safe and run alongside it and get back on.
I don't think he's that
I'm
bad.
not. I can't run 70 miles per hour.
You're already moving 70. All you have to do is hit the building beside you. Because you're
What are you
approaching
talking
part of the road where there's a big pothole.
Are you planning on running on the cable?
That does not seem
Not
possible.
I'm not a ninja.
Cable would work.
This is like a ton safe.
I guess I could try and like crawl my way.
Oh,
Yeah, basically. That seems relatively realistic given the circumstances.
give me a roll.
Which would be a traversing roll too.
Yes.
23.
23. Holy shit! Yeah, no, you.
He doesn't even go under. He's perfect.
Yeah, you're just pulling with the speed you're going. You don't even need to use your legs. You're just pulling yourself by your arms because they're just kicking off behind you.
I mean, to be fair, I am part like arachnid, so
Give me a 20 and 8.
Where? Oh yeah,
With
you see the
advantage?
eyes.
with advantage.
I can
Jesus
try
Christ.
drawing the big boy again. Actually, hold on.
Jesus
I can
Christ.
do the
That's
furries.
25.
It's a 25 total.
Yeah.
Up ahead, you see, and then the side of the truck sort of jolts a little, and then you see the tire and shred itself as the
sheriff
truck
hurries the fuck up.
as the truck starts to or the roadster starts to swerve like fishtail big time. You're actually being thrown now because of the cable. It's now fishtailing.
Okay, hold on. I think the sheriff's actually gonna lean into it. He's going to try and throw it into the safe into like not a house, but like basically
A hard object.
A hard object
What
to
if you-
launch it there and basically.
Why don't you find the detach mechanism that's on the...
I'm not at the top
You
yet.
swing, swing. You see, there is. What am I thinking? Oh, you speed. You're almost out of the city now. You see an airship docking bar.
Can I
Swing left, roll.
I have a funnier one.
Yeah.
Can it be the Welcome to Hades sign?
It wouldn't hold. No, wait. You swing to it, and you just like cut it in half, and you just swing through it. Shit. But yeah, there's an airship docking bar. Give me a roll for. I'm saying also actually evasion. I would count
Fair
this.
enough. That makes sense, kind of.
You're kind of now weaving between bars.
It's a 14.
It's a 14. And now, give me traversing.
That is a 3.
The cable catches around. It whips around, and you are thrown from it. But you see the safe.
Excellent.
The dragster catches up with the slack. The back end goes down. The front end goes up. And then the back hitch is torn free as this car lifts into the air. For a glorious silent moment is airborne before coming down and rolling.
Hey, yeah.
So we did it.
You see
But is it still attached to the cable?
the cable has been torn free.
Okay, yeah, right.
The bottom of the safe, having been dragged across a solid half-mile of dirt road, is glowing and letting off some smoke.
Hey, yo.
How much did I take any harm from that?
You tumbled in the sand a good
He's a
bit
big
away,
boy.
but you just sort of pick yourself up,
Dust himself
you
off.
shake all the sand out.
Alright, the sheriff is going to just make his way to the wreck and see if anyone's still alive.
Yeah, you walk out. There's just pieces of the car strewn as you walk over, and yeah, it is turned on its head. You see that it had a solid roll cage on it. There's someone hanging from the seat.
Alright, well, do I recognize him?
This is Blazing
Jack.
Pete.
Blazing Pete?
Yeah,
What's his record?
this is a 76-year-old street racer
I see.
who is fond of dune racing.
And has he done this before? Is this normal?
This is pretty much his first like real criminal infraction. He's arrested a lot of times for dune racing illegally.
I mean, I don't care about that as long as it's not in the city.
But yeah, this is
Yeah, so the sheriff looks down at him, holds up one finger, and then walks away.
With the money? You have to get
oh
the
the
money.
money the safe
yeah, he
is all
walks
the way
back
back
to the
there.
safe.
Yeah.
Can I try to catch up somehow?
Yeah, you're just jogging along. Oh wait, you take the fucking bus.
No, it'll be
We don't
funnier
have
is
a bus.
if you two and Jill take the construction vehicle out.
Yeah. Structure vehicle.
Can't such a fine vehicle?
I don't think she did.
I stole it!
Why is she still here in the first place?
Smokey's dragging her along.
Yeah,
Also,
she's
I
in
don't
the
know if this has been established in Hometown Heroes, but just for the sake of convenience, can we say that Magnolia knows sign language?
I guess.
Good with her hands.
Sure, whatever. Okay. She doesn't work there. She just owns it.
Hey man, I don't work here.
That's historically correct.
But yeah, they show up in their beat up construction vehicle.
So, the sheriff is going to
Holy shit!
inspect the safe, make sure it is in fact the safe, and not yet another decoy some fucking how.
Do you know the safe code?
Isn't it
Would
like
he?
torn open?
No, it is. This is like a huge. This is like a bomb-proof
Well, if
safe.
it wasn't opened, can't we assume
Like, if
that
this
it's
was an
fine?
actual city, of course he wouldn't, but like, since he's recovered this exact safe...
No, this is a different one.
Can
Oh,
Magnolia
yeah.
know the code because she...
Magnolia she just. You're all standing around it, and
I
she
mean-
disembarks.
To be fair, she is basically in charge of the town's finances,
Yeah.
as she owns most of it.
Yeah. Someone just... Yeah, wait, the sheriff is... The actual sheriff of the town who's...
How many houses do you
Yes.
have, Abby?
Houses?
You have Griot, then it's Hades and a ring, and I assume you have multiple houses throughout the ring, right? Since Hades,
Hades.
Real estate?
since Griot
Oh,
has
do
Do
multiple.
you own any real estate?
She owns the... She partakes in real estate. She doesn't own anything.
Okay, so she
like,
deals in
she
real estate.
invests.
You don't run your business out of anything then.
No, she has one building.
She has
Okay.
the brothel, which is like the main entertainment / bar in the town, and then she also has dealings and she has
Yeah,
betting.
investments. Yeah.
She's betting games and her stuff, and she invests
Gambling.
in real estate.
Okay.
But
Anyway,
anyway,
not very
yeah.
expansionary, just kind of like really just.
She's a
focusing on
businesswoman.
one person.
Damn, he flipped his shit.
Who's talking?
Jill. Damn, thought I get it that time.
There you go.
Anyway,
Smokey's shaking his head.
I assume Jill doesn't know sign language, right?
why the fuck would she?
Right. So the sheriff sounds Smokey like, what do we do with her? Literally every time we try and lock her up.
Holy
she
shit, you
breaks
doing magic?
up. The sheriff
You
just
casting a spell?
ignores.
Smokey's gonna laugh really fucking hard. The
Except he doesn't make any sound.
The handcuffs rattle.
So he's just going.
So is he just deaf or is he actually mute?
He's mute.
He's mute.
Okay.
He's just
He is mute by trauma.
Yeah.
Oh, he's mute by so he can make noise.
No, he's
No,
he's-
physical trauma.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant that he was just
No.
mute by
Mute.
choice.
He has had his vocal cords destroyed.
Okay. Hold on, I'm
He
trying
had
to
been
show you
gonzoed.
right now.
Yeah, because of I believe a faulty mask design that filtered red flour in the worst fucking way possible.
Yeah. It basically they were cheap seals.
Sharp plastic being inhalated every day.
Basically, you're
Microplastics.
inhaling tiny microfibers of glass,
Ugh.
Yeah,
and if you wear those masks for long enough, you actually develop a condition kind of like tuberculosis. Yeah.
Epic.
So you don't have that, but a lot of people do. A lot of veterans suffer from that.
That's so terrible.
But yeah, you hear Hawkbill pulls up on his roadster bike. He holsters his rifle in the holster saddle, disembarks,
The sheriff is like,
dismounts.
this is the first time we've caught Jill in a while, and had her, and there was no other no strings attached, but we have Jill. He looks around what do we
You casted a spell on me?
what do we do with her?
I have you know, my grandparents were Dune witches. I'm protected from your magic.
He turns to Smokey hold on a second, I need to cast a silence spell. Puts bandana in her mouth.
I wouldn't think of it to be. Oh my god!
can't
Can I like
believe
give her a
that.
little kick in the head? I give her a little kick. I wouldn't think of her to be the spiritual type.
The sheriff says, honestly, that would explain her luck.
I think she's just a different species. Can we tie that tire?
Jail.
Can I
The
like?
sheriff is
Can
like,
I like?
that, we've tried that so many times. She's broken out every
Can
single
I
time.
try to like flip her over into the sand so she's
You trying to fucking judo flip her?
No, just like
Pick her up and set her down?
No,
Like,
I'm just
grab her
turning.
back by the back of her head.
I'm
and
just turning her over and planting her into the sand so she's quiet.
Jill become Karen.
I could try to put her to work, but I don't think she would comply.
The sheriff just like squints like,
I think she would
I
be
didn't need that mental picture. Why would you do that to me?
Not like that! Oh my god! I think she would. Jill, you like.
Smokey's just side-eyeing.
She likes bed. You guys need to stop being so judgmental of my line of work. I'm a
Smokey's
lady.
gonna start
My
walking
ladies
back
are
to town.
women. And anyways, that's not what. I don't think Jill would take in any money anyway.
She rolls over.
Looking at her face. I don't think that would
She
work
keeps
out.
rolling. she's now
So-
picking up speed.
Smokey's gonna pick her up.
What I was saying is I think she would actually do pretty well in the betting field.
Smokey's going to look at you from the side of his face again.
There's a-
more quizzically.
As long as she abides by the rules, she could be a good dealer. I mean, of course, she
Smokey's gonna
won't
write
actually
out.
play.
No.
I mean, you
Dot.
can't literally just sign everyone here other than Jill.
Oh yeah, Smokey's just gonna give you a
Jill doesn't
long
need to know what
pause
you're
of like a
saying. Jill
no, and then just.
Well, how else are we gonna keep her in the town?
Should we chip her out?
What?
He doesn't. He doesn't understand.
She still reacts like that.
I'm casting a spell, motherfucker.
What do you mean by that?
Like
Smokey would have.
we can
I thought of
put-
that already. We would have to pay.
I will pay in full. The sheriff says.
It will.
So
Judging by the expenses that she has caused, it probably if you do the math, it could representatively be cheaper if we just hold her for.
Harbinger just raises his hand like.
When did Hawkbill get here?
He pulled up on his fucking roadster,
right,
bro.
Okay.
On his fucking chopper. So, Jaw got going here.
We are discussing what to do with Jill.
She is actually pretty prominent in the fighting field if you don't count her constant getting caught. Maybe we could put her to a different kind of work.
Hold on, she's trying to do her. Is she trying to undo her handcuffs with her feet?
The dogs.
So Smokey's gonna pick
Yeah,
her.
you look back. She's
Smokey's
taking
gonna-
her shoes off and is like trying to like pick the lock with her bare feet.
Smokey's gonna pick her up.
Just by the arms.
Dude,
Yeah,
she's
just-
little. How tall is Jill?
She's smaller than
5'5".
Smokey.
5'5" is not little enough for her to be like a little scoundrel like she is. She's
Yeah,
little.
no, she's been picked up. It hasn't stopped her. She's still trying to. She has still
Those
like.
are just.
The sheriff just. Jesus Christ.
Smokey started shaking her.
The sheriff just signs. Like, we could just lock her up and call it a day. I'm just saying.
I feel like we have to give her something to stay put.
I don't know if there's.
Smokey just she can't say anything. Smokey just.
I kind of want to like add her to my squadron, kind of. I want to have the little creature in my group.
Let creature.
I want the
Jill,
creature.
Smokey's just gonna point her towards you and have just.
I'm gonna very gently take the bandana off and take my hand away quickly so she doesn't bite me.
Yeah, you mean shit, almost.
Jill, like she hunkers down. Jill, what is it exactly that would persuade you to stop stealing shit?
Your mother.
Jill, we're trying to be serious here.
No, give me a sec.
Jill, we're trying to be serious here. What is it?
That was good.
Can I roll intimidation, please?
Good luck.
I mean,
Good luck.
Fucking good luck.
This is
I
an
mean,
infallible
I
spirit
want her
here.
to listen so I can have an actual conversation. God
it's
damn
a
it.
10.
Neutral.
So what do you say to try and intimidate her?
I don't know. She's not very violent.
I mean, you could just have a menacing mom aura.
Oh yeah, she wave a finger.
Listen here, sweetie.
Oh shit!
Shit, almost.
She.
Smokey's just gonna
Actually,
chill
has a
and look at
fist
his
instead.
eye.
She has a fist instead.
Shit,
And
miss.
she's doing it like this instead, so it's like by her face.
Listen, I have connections with everyone in the town. If you
I
listen
got
to
connections with your mother.
someone do the bandana, please. someone do the bandana.
Sheriff. She can try to bite his finger.
Yeah, no, she latches onto it and does not let go.
It's
Sure.
poisonous.
The sheriff quizzical like pushes it in further.
No, her head moves. She has like a vice grip on it.
Because like if you remember, his fingers are like really long.
Yeah.
That's good enough to keep her quiet, right?
He's like, I can just be like this. This
Okay.
is fine.
I need to.
Just
Oh,
chewing on
this
his
could
finger
be,
like a
this could
rabid
be
dog.
bartering. I could barter with her.
No.
Jill, listen to me, lady.
Not finger girl. Ah. She likes fingers.
She's actively trying to remove that finger.
Damn, see what sausage.
Jill, the
She
finger's not coming
last
out.
arc she literally asked for my finger.
Yeah.
Really?
She wanted to cut it off and just have it.
Jill, I need to give you something to convince you to hold still for a couple weeks, at least.
She stops and she looks over at Magnolia.
The sheriff leans over to Magnolia. A bullet would do that.
What did you say? Oh, okay.
Smokey shakes his
Listen.
head.
I have connections with everyone in town who has a considerable amount of endowment. I have amounts in real estate. I can get you a place to stay. If you just promise to stop stealing shit and biting people.
She looks like she really considers it.
Now,
Can I do like persuasion or barter or something?
Yeah, roll persuasion.
I've noticed that you have a liking to money and cheating people out of it. I could consider letting you visit the brothel for a little while to join the men in their betting and whatnot. Their silly little card games. Would you like that?
What'd you roll?
11.
She looks she really can. Yeah, with persuasion.
Yeah.
I have an advantage.
Oh, yeah.
I know. 11 was the best.
Damn. Which makes sense. Yeah, she looks like she really considers it. Like she grows still and stops chewing on the finger.
Gotcha. One more thing. What did you?
Careful. Slowly.
I'm gonna
pull
try.
it out.
I'm gonna try one more thing.
And you would get money.
Would I get your mother?
God damn.
It's funny every time. Hey, Hawkbill, how you doing? And he's just, hey.
It's either that or we can keep.
How's your
chasing you
sister?
around. I don't have a sister.
Still dead.
Oh, she's talking to Hawkbill? Goddamn. You're supposed to tell me.
She. So what do you say, Jill?
Huh?
What do you say about my deal? You can stay around as long as you promise to stop stealing shit. I will let you stay.
Oh yeah, no, totally, sure, I promise.
I don't believe you, Jill.
I'm being 100% genuine with you right now.
That is the one thing that I cannot believe.
Shit, why not?
Can I do percept motive?
You don't need to. She is just shit-eating grin.
Okay. Oh, I don't know where to go from here.
Smokey's just going. Smokey can't sign. Because Smokey's gonna put Jill down. No, lay her down. He doesn't interact with
She immediately
Jill.
begins rolling away.
Smokey is going to grab the handcuffs.
Yeah, the sheriff will grab her.
Yeah, so then Smokey's gonna start sign languaging.
She snakes around and bites your ankle.
He looks down like, pleasant sensation for her. I will say that.
Why?
He
It's
has
skin
like
and
the texture.
bone and hair.
Yeah.
Like the texture.
No, she's just
of a
locked
pig.
on and just.
There's no
Have you
muscle
guys
there.
ever like pet a pig? I feel like that's what it would be like.
No, it's
Damn.
like
Where they have
Like a
that
bat skin almost, is what I imagine.
kind of
Very sinewy.
like you've seen a greyhound before,
Yeah,
right?
it's a greyhound. Yeah. But no, she's just latched on and trying to like Rottweiler tear something loose.
God damn! I wanted the creature.
La criatura.
I wanted the creature.
La
This is so
criatura.
unfortunate.
La criatura.
The sheriff has come to this conclusion minutes ago. He just let it play out. Like this isn't. He's dealt with her for long enough. It's like. Is there someplace we can send her?
Yeah, if Smokey wanted to sign language just minutes ago, but if you sit down and do
we could send her to federal.
Won't she just come back?
Well,
Won't you just come back?
no, I mean federal. I mean, well, imperial. Like, we could actually ship her off to. Well, and you see him like. We could send her to Stonehold. I mean, I don't really envy the idea, but
You would use context clues to guess
So-
that is a place you don't want to be.
Stonehold is a large supermax, basically an imperial prison city that they have built.
I mean, she's never really hurt anyone too badly.
The
Money
sheriff
is federal
looks down at her
crimes.
chewing on his leg.
She is
and then looks
detached
up at
and
Magnolia.
trying to get free from, like, how are you, like, holding her down?
He's just literally stepping on her.
She's trying to, like, wriggle out of that.
I mean, I feel like for the most part, she's, if not just an annoyance, harmless.
The sheriff
Bank robbery
gestures
is a
back
federal
to
crime.
The bank that fell
It is
apart.
leveled.
But did anyone die?
She's disrupting the money flow of the entire town.
There's a good chance that multiple people could have died.
Is there anything we can do to convince her to stop before we send her to
He looks
federal
down at Jill,
prison?
who is now just staring in a random direction and has stopped breathing.
She's like a lizard.
Yes.
So here's a
Smokey's
weird
gonna say,
thing.
someone ask Jill if she wants to go to federal prison.
Yeah.
So my mind, I don't know if the sheriff would come to this, but is there like a mental hospital in this world? Can I
There
send,
are a couple.
like,
There are institutes.
is there a place that I could like, that we, the
Mental hospital
people
or-
of Hades, could
No.
feasibly, no?
You'd have to ship her into Imperial territory.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to us.
I want the. Okay. Magnolia, being a seemingly forgiving person, walks up to the creature, waves a hand in front of her face.
Ask her if she wants to go to
Yeah.
maximum prison.
Jill, do you want to go to maximum prison down
Shit,
in
why
the
not?
state?
Guys, I do not know where to go from here.
Roll luck.
Call high or low?
Hi.
You got 3, so that's low.
Sheriff, you feel the weight suddenly slip out from under you as Jill has managed to get loose of her shirt,
I thought that was a win, though.
and she has literally just, like, snaked herself out of her shirt and has gotten onto her feet and started running.
Shit.
Is she within grab range?
She ducked and ran.
He's
Can
just
we
gonna
run after
kneecap her. The
Oh,
sheriff,
yeah.
the sheriff is run out of patience with this
Roll
woman.
luck again.
I'm gonna
Alright.
spend this entire arc just messing with Jill.
I'm gonna call high.
Oh my god, look at this.
2.
You pull back. The hammer doesn't go. You look down at it. There's a bit of debris stuck in the hammer gate.
Can I try?
His size.
Magnolia, do you want to?
Yeah, I want to
All
try.
right, roll luck.
I've oh, I can't use gun?
You have to roll luck first.
Okay, roll luck. Oh.
5.
Bang!
Now it's your turn. Your turn to try.
Smokey's just gonna tell the sheriff go back to town, and he's just gonna start he's gonna get out. He's just gonna endurance test her.
I mean, is she
Like-
running into town?
Nope, she's running right into the dunes.
Yeah, so Smokey's
Wait,
just
wait. What, can't we
just
just let her
checking.
go into the dunes?
She'll be back.
Is it? Hold on. That's a good point.
Smokey
Let's just see what she does.
She's probably
Smokey will
just
stop and then turn around and
She's going to go talk to the voices.
Yeah, you see, she's booking it, handcuffed out into the dunes.
I Oh yeah, what is she gonna do all handcuffed and shit?
She's already
Smokey's
making
just
it.
gonna.
He's already making it into the far distance.
He's just gonna Dark Souls 1 mock emote and just like go and start walking back to the group.
Well, I tried my best, guys.